In today's video, we'll talk about Linux file permissions. Well, we have three types of permission that we can give to a file or group, etc. These are read, write, and execute. In terms of permission, we have two modes, symbolic and absolute. And basically, we have 7 types of permission. If I further explain this phenomena, as you can see on your screen, we have a table in which we have number that starts from 0 and ends at 7. Then we have permission types and then we have symbol. 0 means no permission and the symbol for that will be dash dash dash. 1 means execute, which means user will not be able to read or write that particular file or group, but he or she will be able to execute it. Let's say we have number 6. Number 6 means permission type as read and write and the symbol of that will be RW dash. It means if you assign 6 as a permission to any user, that user will be able to read or write that particular file, but he or she will not be able to execute it. I will give you some of the example to make things easier for you. After that, we have 3 types of users. First one is the user who is the owner, second one are the group users, and the third ones are all other users. And permission also work like that. First of all, it assigns the permission to owners, then the group users, and then to all other users. So let's change a permissions for a file. If I write here ls, here you can see I have different files. I want to change the permission of my file 1. I will just write here chmod space 764 space name of file, that is file1.txt. If I hit enter and now if I ls-l here you can see file1.txt have these kinds of permission. 7 means read, write and execute, that is why it says rwx. 6 means read, write and the symbol for that is rw dash, and 4 means only read, that is why we are having r dash dash. So now you might have an idea that how we can give different permissions to a particular file. Now let's change the permission and let's write here chmod space 777 file1.txt. Hit enter. If I ls here now, here you can see that now every user, either it is owner or a group user or all other user, all of those have all the permissions of read, write and execute. Now let's talk about symbolic mode. In symbolic mode, we have 3 operators. First one is plus sign and it is used for adding the permission. Then we have minus sign, it is used to remove permission, and then we have equal sign and it is used to override the previous permission and assigning the new one. And we also have some of the symbols that we use for the type of user to whom we want to give some particular permission. Like U gets used for user or owner, G for groups, O for others, and A for all. Let's change the permission of the same file again. I will write here chmod. After that, I will write here O. O mean all user equals, it means whatever the permission the file have earlier, remove all those permission. I will write here read, write, execute, which means rwx. After that, write the name of the file, which is file.txt. Hit enter. And now if I ls here you can see that file1.txt have all the permissions for all the users into my system. Now let's change some file permissions again. So I will just write here chmod space u equals rx. After that, I will write here file2.txt. Hit enter. And now if I ls here you can see we have successfully changed the permission for our file2. And if you remember, U stands for user or owner. And for our owner, we have assigned him read and execution permission. As you can see here, it says r-x. It means read and execute. So this is how you can work with the permissions of different files and different groups as well. And that brings us to the end of today's video. We'll see you in the next one.